Hey, influencers. Hello and welcome to another episode with real, raw conversations to motivate and support our leaders in the marketplace. It's your girl, Anika Cohen, and I want to welcome you to Behind the Screen Business Confessions podcast. I'm super excited to serve you once again. I'm super excited to serve you on your journey in the marketplace. Listen, we have another great dynamic show for you. I'm super excited about our topic of discussion on today because we're talking about how shortcuts don't exist. Do you agree with me? Listen, if you agree with me, type in the chat yes or no. Do you agree with me, listeners? Listen, do you agree? Shortcuts don't exist. And that's my opinion. And I'm going to share with you why. Because when we talk about shortcuts, what we're really saying is there's a way around success. And the only way to be successful is to do it, achieve it, accomplish it, right? And so what I found to be true is that shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. Come on here, somebody. Shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. And strategy will cause you to achieve your goals every time. It may not be when you want to achieve the goal on your time frame, but you will achieve the goal with strategy, with consistency, with commitment. And so I often challenge my clients, those who are new to the marketplace, to begin to reshift and rethink as they embark upon this journey. Because how you think is everything. Your perception is everything. And so when you are going into the marketplace as a new entrepreneur, let's eliminate the excuses, the fear, and the failure because they're going to always be present. Excuses, failure, and fear are going to always be present. Fear is a natural emotion. It exists. But we have a responsibility to challenge our fear and to see it through. And when we don't, we become stagnant. When we don't, we become comfortable. And so I'm going to challenge you, influencer. I'm going to challenge you to press beyond what you see. And don't allow yourself to get consumed with circling around success. Press your way to success by achieving every goal. That's how you are successful, with utilizing your strategies. So let's talk about it. Shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. Come on here. All right. So listen, there's a quote by J.R. Tolkien. Okay. It says, shortcuts makes delays. Shortcuts make delays. And here's why that is so true. You are trying to block your lessons learned, your teachable moments. You are trying to block what it is that you need to learn. If it was so easy, then everybody would be doing it. If it was so easy to be an entrepreneur and to achieve your success according to your goals, everybody would be doing it. There would be no thing such as giving up. There would be no thing such as I'm not good enough. Those things only come into play in our lives when we challenge the obstacle. What is your obstacle? What is in the way? And when you get real about what's in the way, what's in the obstacle, and you choose to face it and find a strategy, you'll achieve the goal every time. Come on here, somebody. So here's what I want you to say. I am capable. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am excited for the possibilities that today holds. Come on here, somebody. I am capable. I am fulfilling my purpose. I am excited for the possibilities that today holds. Choose to live today, influencers. Choose to live today, because what I know to be true is that work is work. Hard work, little work, work is work. As long as you are putting in the work, as long as you are choosing to be committed and consistent to utilizing different strategies that will work and grow your business, you're doing the right thing. Stop questioning yourself about, am I doing it right? That's the question that I hear a lot. Am I doing it right? Because we're not immediately producing the results that we desire. So we begin to question what it is that we're doing. Again, find a strategy that works for your business and your audience. Meaning, if you are meeting your revenue goals, if you are producing high engagement and your audience is growing, your conversions are being made, you're growing in business. And you will never stop growing in business. But when you don't give yourself permission to look at the bigger picture and you only stay focused on what's not working, what you're not accomplishing, what's not going right, you're going to fail and you're going to become stagnant. You're going to become comfortable with what was. But we choose to live today because we understand that shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. What strategy can you begin to implement today that will help you to grow in business? That will help you to grow your audience? That will help you to reach your revenue goals? What is that strategy? What is that branding strategy? What are your marketing strategies that you are utilizing? So if you are intentional with TAA, which stands for track, assess, adjust, if you are intentional about doing those things, tracking your analytics, tracking your engagement, tracking your sales, looking at the numbers, looking at the data, that will help you to accomplish your goal. But you got to give yourself grace. And you have to track, assess, and adjust and find the strategy that works to grow your business and your audience. That's the key to your success. Finding the strategy that works. For me, strategies that work are always lives. Facebook Lives, anytime I go live, I'm going to have high engagement and I'm going to have some type of conversion. Live. Why? Because of my personality. It always works. Okay. Free webinars or masterclass is a great strategy that, again, works for me and my audience. You got to begin to explore what strategies are going to work for you and your audience. What do they respond to? What causes them to take action? Okay. So work is work. Hard work, work is work. You have to put in the work. There's no way around it. And that's something that I've learned. There's no way around working. You just have to find what's going to work for you. And when you get clarity about that, that will strengthen you. That will build your confidence. That will boost your confidence every time to give you the motivation to keep going. And don't give up. It's easy to give up. It don't require anything of you. But when you can be intentional and say yes every day, even when you don't see how you're going to make this vision work, it seems like it's all over the place. It seems as though it's not working. Why? Because are you comparing? Are you competing? Or are you expecting your journey to look as though your peers? That's a real conversation that you got to check within yourself. Only you know what you battle with, right? So let's talk about strategy. The one strategy that I want to leave you with today on this episode is automation. Automation is going to help you to grow your business and your audience. It's going to help you to grow in business and your audience. Automation. This is a tool that will help you grow in business, grow your audience. Automation. Are you leveraging this strategy? And how are you leveraging this strategy? So let's talk about that. Okay, let's talk about this strategy in particular and the different ways that you can utilize automation in your business to make it work for you. Because there's other things that you can be doing, right? Because those of us who are, I am the secretary, I am the marketer manager, I am the branding coordinator, right? I am all of these things. Yes, I have an assistant, but my business is my business until I'm able to position myself to hire on a full team. Embrace what you have, utilize freelancers. That is still your team. These are individuals who are doing a service for you. You've booked them, you've hired them. Change your perspective and you will change your life. So yes, it's a woman show. Yes, it's a one-man show right now. Until you are able to build the team that you desire, utilize what you have because it is enough. So if you need freelancers to work for you to do your graphics or to do your social media management, whatever the need is, seek out the budget and hire someone to be able to do those things for you. But automation is a strategy that all entrepreneurs should be utilizing within their business because you cannot do it all. So let's talk about that. Ways that you can utilize this strategy is with your booking calendars, of course. So for those of you, again, who have a calendar, this is a great way for you to be hands off. All right. And allow this platform, this strategy to do the work for you. All right. So that follow-up email, that follow-up, right? It's automated. It's automatically going out to your clients. Your booking calendar should be automated. Any discovery sessions, any consultations that you are doing, that should all be automated through your booking calendar. Because it automatically is following up. It's automatically retrieving that review, that testimonial from that experience, right? And now you have them in your database, in your data hub, right? So the next way to leverage automation in your business is with your leads. So for those of you, again, who don't have leads, this is a great way to position yourself in the marketplace and allow the automation to do the work for you. So those email campaigns, those text campaigns, right? Those promotions that are ongoing, you can leverage automation. It is a great tool to have, again, to nurture the relationship. So if you are utilizing any type of free content leads, right? Information in exchange for their email or for their phone number, you want to nurture that relationship by having automation. So you want to have email campaigns going out, not just about your promotions, right? Not just about your amazing events, but also just about your journey, sharing information, sharing resources, sharing knowledge, nurturing the relationship, right? Taking them on your journey. can all be automated to relieve some time, right? Okay. Even with your messenger bot. So with your social media, let's talk about social media can be automated. Yes, it can. Your social media accounts can be automated. They have it where it's particularly if you are doing a group or you have a business page, this is the way to leverage social media. If you don't have a social media manager. One thing people say about me all the time is, Anika, you are always online. And that's a lie. I'm not always online. But it would appear as though I'm always online. Why? Because I have automation. So I want to keep myself visible. I want to keep myself relevant to my audience. So it would appear as though I'm always online, but I'm not. There is scheduling involved, there's preparation involved. So for those of you who may be stuck in this area, hold yourself accountable to a day each week. One day, give yourself 4 to 5 hours to get still, get quiet, and prepare your content for the week. That includes scheduling it to go out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever platform you are leveraging for your audience. You should be definitely having automation set up with your social media and not just trying to do it organically. It's not going to work because you want to be consistent. So what happens when a crisis comes up? What happens when something unexpected arises in your life? Because life is every day. You're living life. So what happens when that shows up? What are you going to do? You don't have time to continue to post. So that's where the automation, that's where that scheduling your content weekly will help you to grow and build your audience. Simple technique, but it will change your life. It will change the way you show up online. All right. So that automation is amazing. And I'll even throw ads in there. Again, creating that budget gives you that automation to run your ads. They're running. That creates visibility and exposure. That's you growing your audience with whatever your call to action is. We have to be intentional. So I've already given you, let's recap. With automation in your business, your booking calendar should be automated. Your email and text campaigns should be automated, right? Those are important. That's how you're going to nurture your audience or nurture that relationship. Leads, your free content, it should be scheduled. It should be automated. Your social media should be automated. You can schedule your content to go out on Facebook, particularly Instagram, any platform that you use. There are platforms that will schedule your content and post it for you. You don't have to hire anyone to do it. If you can just discipline yourself to get still, get quiet, and give yourself 4 to 5 hours. All right. So your social media content, it can be automated. That includes reels. It can all be automated. Ask me how, because I do it, right? I do it. This is what I do. You have to put in the time, the effort. It requires it. So this will eliminate you being so hands-on with sharing your content, sharing your products and services, that you are able to position yourself to be more engaging and to do other things in your business that will grow the business and audience, right? All right. So that's one tool, automation. How can you leverage this tool? How can you leverage this strategy? How are you going to take the next steps to grow your business? because it's about growing, right? So, how are you going to begin to position yourself to just utilize this one tool? Listen, influencers, shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. Don't get in and don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the hype. I know our gurus, our leaders that we look up to would have us believe that it doesn't require work, that there are these business secrets. There is no secrets. It's strategy. It's a blueprint. And when you can discover what works for you and your audience, you've already accomplished much. Just be consistent. Just be consistent. Track, assess, and adjust, right? There is no perfect order. Give yourself some grace, right? Because I know what it feels like to second guess yourself, second guess the effort, the time, the energy that you're putting into this work, that you're putting into this vision, that you're putting into this business, this ministry, right? Whatever God has called you to do, you're doing it. And it is enough. But hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable today. How can I improve? How can I adjust? How can I make changes to grow and build my audience, grow and build my business? How can I make these changes work for me? You can start by surveying your audience right now. Survey them, ask them the questions that you're asking yourself, allow them to speak to you, and keep asking them, even when it seems as though it's quiet, no one answered. Keep showing up. All right, influencers. So shortcuts don't exist, but strategy does. I want you to choose to live, choose to be liberated, improve daily, be vivacious, and enlightened. Stop looking for the quick fix. Stop looking for the quick fix. It doesn't exist. Stop beating yourself up, telling yourself that you're not doing it right. I'm not meant to be here. I'm not called to do this. You are. I speak to your spirit today and I say, choose to live. And I say, rise, because this call is greater than you. And it's a privilege to be used for his glory, for his kingdom, for his majesty. It is a privilege. Do it with grace and choose to live. Until next time, influencers.